Good afternoon, traders. Sasha here with another video. Today is May 11th. It's 1:58 in the afternoon, and we are looking at the crypto markets today. I'm just going to cover a couple of stocks that we always cover, like Air Canada, Tesla, and Apple, and then we'll quickly switch to crypto and see what's going on over there because seems to be like a crypto market is really falling really hard. So let's get started. Quick disclaimer that this is just how I see the markets. This is not a recommendation to buy, sell, or hold. All right, let's start with Air Canada today. We are looking at Air Canada picture. It's a weekly chart, as you can see here, and we have this channel here, these blue lines, as you can see, that I plotted. This would be a support line on the bottom of the channel, and we have a resistance line, which is on the top of the channel. The reason why this stop is connected here and this stop here, because this is the highest high that market ever made recently, and this is the lowest low that market made recently. So we connect these two tops that create this high high and lower high with the lowest low, and then we have this channel that's plotted on the screen here. We are also looking at these support and resistance areas. This will be all support areas, and we are looking at the market as I predicted a few weeks ago, or I was talking about what might happen, and this Air Canada stock seems to be following this channel very, very precisely. So we can see after this higher high, we hit this 29 level, and then we came to 25, and as you can see, after that we had 1, 2, 3 weeks of trying to break through this channel, not able to. Market fell, went down all the way to 1948, and then we came back. After that we had the market rallying here. We had no signal to trade, so this was just a basically scratch trade, which is not important, but you know, these things happen. That's just normal. And then we had another hit here at that resistance of the channel, which is on 28th of March 22. Market fell again, and then we had another hit on the 18th of April, after which market is falling down. I'm waiting for the market to come down now again to $19 for us to give us a better opportunity to jump in. That all again depends if we get a signal. For me, the most important thing is to have a signal to trade, for the market to tell me that it's ready to move. So no signal, no trade. You have to have a consistency in your trading, and I definitely do that. So if I don't have a signal, I don't trade. So that's Air Canada right now. We're looking at this slope. We can see that it's in a down channel until we get something positive and the price breaks above the channel. We are not looking into anything that would be significantly changing as far as the price in Air Canada. So I'm still looking at this $19 mark to buy into this market, and we can see the slowly market is coming down. Okay, looking at the Apple now, and oh boy, what's happening there? It's just crazy. Okay, so we had this breakout above this 146 line, and then we had couple bounces all the way to this level again, 150.15. Market went up, made this double top. This is a double top here, and then it just came down. I was expecting it to bounce off of this 150. That didn't happen, unfortunately, and the market just broke down really, really hard below. It's a post market right now, so we are looking at the 146.73 level, the market trading, and as we can see here, let me just take my tool right here, and we can mark some stuff here. So we can see that market stalled here at these levels. So definitely significant level to look into. So I would look into maybe buying into this market if this continues on, if it doesn't get a counter attack here from the bulls at this 146 level. So if that doesn't happen next week, this is definitely bearish markets. I'm waiting for a market to come 138.16 and then give us some kind of a signal at this level here to move on back into positive. So that would be Apple. Look at it, Tesla, pardon me. Tesla fell really hard as well. As you can see here, we went all the way to 12.45, and then We went down to 886, bounced off of it, and then 1199, that was a price. We bounced back then to 737 price, and then again we are in this 155 range, going back down now to $700 US in stock price for Tesla. If we would to put some lines here, if you would be interested to look at that, then it will look like something like this. Okay, we are in this down channel. So as you can see here, that would be a resistance level, right? And this will be a support level kind of thing. Like, so we have kind of, it's kind of spreading around. But if we look at the prices and how it's coming down slowly, we would see here that market would come down probably to $700 and then probably bounce off of that. So we are kind of we are in downslope at the moment with the Tesla. So I'm waiting for the market to hit maybe $700 and then maybe look to retake the position over there. Okay. All right, moving on now. I'm not going to talk about everything else because you can see across the board everything's being red and not really fun. But I specifically want to look at the Bitcoin today. And oh boy, what's happening? So we are at the Bitcoin level, and look at this. Okay. Look at this, and this is just within 2 weeks. It fell from 37,000 to 28,000. Well, let's see what the bottom was here. So 28,253. So almost $10,000 in 2 weeks. Not even 2 weeks. It's like 3 days now into this trading, and we are already breaking below 29,272 mark. I was expecting the bounce right here. I can see the bulls were coming in here. There was a little spike from there, and then the market just crashed through this level. What's next? Where we can see here, well, there's nothing pretty much to stop it from falling. And the next level we would be maybe interested in looking at is 19,871. So $20,000 mark. We can see here that the market stalled right there. If I put the line like that, so you can see the market stalled at this level here as well. That matches right this one here, and after that it just flew off. So $20,000 mark. It's already below 28,000, so that's crazy dangerous. Just looking at the chart. So until I see some kind of a bull action at any level, there's no point of just even looking at to buy into something at all. Let's look at the Dogecoin. There we go. Same exact picture. We are just sloping down slowly. We had this level that was created at 0.16, and then we had a lot of bounces off of that. Market kind of showed us some kind of a hand as far as being bullish, and then we fell below, and then we have one pin bar, 2 pin bars, 3 pin bars rejecting that level, and then the market just fell now. Like, we have no even information, like, how far the market could go, because this is the lowest as it have ever been, and this is 0.082. So how far can we go? Well, no idea yet, and nothing has been created. This is on a weekly basis, and I'm just trying to show you, like, what's going on in the Bitcoin market, or all the coins. Let's look at the Ethereum. I was expecting the bounce here at the 2.5 pardon me, $2,500 per coin, but and because we see all this bullish action from there, and then a strong sell candle from there, and the market now is coming down to 1900. We have some action happening here as far as the breakout from here, and market moved out. We have bullish action here, and here. We can see clear bullish action here. We can see it as far as and the lowest as it went to recently, and this would be a 1712. So that's possibility the market could reach that level as well. It's just a scary picture to look at across the board on the crypto. Looking at the ADA against the United US dollar, and oh boy, same thing happening here, guys. Look at that historic figures here, showing that market hasn't been here in a very long time. Next level and the next low level that we can hit is 0.3939. As you can see here, this peak right there, as well as the peak right there. And the market is just heading quickly towards that level. So is that going to be a stopping line? I don't know, but this is as far as the information we have. We can see that it was really flat for quite a few years after that, after the start of the coin. So dangerous waters for all the crypto coins across the board. Look at the law, Sol versus Tether, and same thing is happening here. We can see this was a level that I was looking into, maybe buying into, and within 3 days now we are down $30, which is 45 now mark. And what I can see here as far as the level for trading, or maybe looking into retaking position in this market, would be at the level of $20. Right now we are sitting at 45.18, and it's really heading hard towards that level. So that's crypto. Oh boy, look at the Luna versus Tether. Oh my God. We don't have any historic data for this anymore, because this is as low as it went to, and as low as it been, and it's minus, was like minus 0.0394. That's the lowest that it went to, and we are pretty much at that level here. This is within 3 days. This is a total crash of Luna coin. So look at this, from $50 to less than $1 almost. So I would really wait and see what's going on with the markets, with the next a week or two, or this is just like really unpredictable. Everything's been in red and crazy. So let's move on here to, we have AVA against the US dollar, and this is the level that I was expecting for the market to bounce from. Like you can see that I marked that level. However, market just broke through so quickly through that level, from $51 to $29. So basically $20 loss within 3 days. Not even 3 days, the market's still open, so 2 days. We're sitting at this 26.42 level. Next level to look into maybe for bouncing off of it is 10.36. So let's hope it doesn't go that low, but it is crashing across the board. Okay, look at the Ethereum. Yeah, same thing as Ethereum. I was looking at the Ethereum for the bounces of this 2300 level, as I mentioned right there, and market just broke through. So right now we are sitting at $2,000, and as I said, this would be a next level to look at. It was like around 1700 for our next buy-in into that. So that's Ethereum. Sand versus the US dollar, that's another cryptocurrency, and we are looking at this peak here, which is 1.2 level, and as we can see, very quickly market fell to that level from $2.50 now to $1.20. Is this level going to hold? We'll see if we get some kind of a signal that market is rebounding from there. At the moment is very bearish, and I would stay out of it until I can get some more information. This is Ape coin against the US dollar, and oh my God, I mean, not much information here. I'm going to switch to daily chart because weekly doesn't give us much. So what happened basically here, if we look at these two levels, I was expecting it to bounce off of 1051. That's the last low level that has been created here, and we can see all the bullish action from there. However, when the market was created after the bounce up, and the market rebounded from here, it was at 9.6. So if I move support line here, and we respect this level here, which we should, and not look at this one here, then we can see a clear breakout to the downside, retest of that level. Nothing was holding it, and now it's going down slowly. It's at $532, and the last or the old information that we actually have for the ape against the US dollar is $0.92. So how far this can go, I don't know. It looks very, very bearish to me. So let's take a look at the Sol, and Sol against the US dollar. It created the same exact picture as the ape US dollar. And take a look at this. Okay, so what I took here in consideration is the latest level that the market created, and that was at $76, which was right here. Let's take a look at here. Okay, so this candle here, the lowest level here was about $75. All right, so that was my consideration for the market to stall and maybe give us something bullish to work with. Now we have to readjust this line, and this is the lowest level where the market was before, okay, after the breakout onto the other side. All right, so that was the last low that we can see as far as the history goes. This is on a daily chart, and take a look at this breakout on a daily chart. Okay, market breaks down, we have this retest on a daily chart, and we just move on. Nothing major here to look at. To buy into this market, maybe looking at $40, which we are very close to according to these bounces right there. Let's take a look. If I just enlarge this and take a look what happened here. So 36.80, that will be the next area to look at, maybe to buy in if there's any bullish action happening at that level. So let's take a look. I'm going to just mark it there so you have it for your reference. Sorry. Here we go. So that's where the market bounced before. We can see this high here, and then the market bounced down. We couldn't break out that level, and then we finally broke out. We got the bullish engulfing candle from there, and the market just took off. So that's the level to look at next. And we are coming very close to that. So we are sitting at 44, and the 36.80 would be the area to look into to buy in on the Sol again. So at the moment, it's very, very bearish. Looking at the alpha against the tether, and we see the same picture across the board. There's not much to add on my part. It's just it's crashing everywhere. So let's take a look here. This would be the last level that the market created right there. As you can see, we can see that the market stopped right there. You can look at that, and then bounced, nice bounce from there, and then we came down. Support was created again. We couldn't break below, and then the market did a little bounce, and then we broke through quickly, and then with this huge pin bar after the breakout, this huge pin bar here created a opportunity for us to sell the currency, crypto at that moment. And let me just, you can see the retest with this huge wick, huge rejection of this 0.2514 level, and then after this huge rejection pin bar, market just start falling. So no historical data. Oh, there is. Okay, so let's take a look what's on this side. What's happening. Let me just stretch this because it's really hard to see now. It's getting really hard to understand what the market is doing. So next buy-in opportunity would be at this level here, and we can clearly see why. This is the beginning. This is the rejection. Market broke out, bounced off of this level again, and then took off. So next buying opportunity, if we are looking into this cryptocurrency, and let's take a look here. So we are sitting at 0.1668, and the next opportunity maybe to buy in is 0.1490. So if we get some kind of a bullish action happening at that level, so that's what we need to wait for. Okay, so let me just reset the chart. Continue on. We are only looking at the crypto today, and it's really losing its value like across the board. So right now we're looking at Matic over US dollar. It's on the Coinbase, and we can see that this huge slope here. This was the last level that I was looking into maybe to buy in. I saw some bullish action happening at that level, and then market just broke down again. The same exact picture as we see on across all of them. We had a breakout to the downside, retest, and then market just continue on. Let me just switch to daily here, and sorry, weekly, and we can see better what's going on the picture here. So as you can see here, this was the lowest level that was created back in 19th of July 2021, and the market is now below that level already. It's testing that level below. So the highest point that we have from this one is 0.59, and the market is sitting at 0.63. This lowest level on this chart or this candle went to 0.6132. So very close to the high of this candle right here, which is created on the 8th of March 2021. So same exact picture as we see across all the cryptos. I'm going to look at the link and another crypto coin here, and as you can see here, the reason why I marked, because this was a high and then a breakout, retest, takeoff, retest, takeoff. Market made a huge spike from that level, so that was a very significant level, and we can see it was 8.8483. Okay, the next level that we can look to buy in would be according to this high here, and these levels that were not being able, this high was not being able to break above there, and then we got this beautiful breakout on the 6th of July of 2020. So this is the next opportunity to buy in if we get some kind of a bullish action at that level. So right now we're sitting at 6.81, and next buy-in opportunity could happen at 5.046. So that's what you are looking at the link against the US dollar on a Coinbase. Litecoin, same exact picture. Look at this. It's happening everywhere. Okay, so what's happening here is basically that I was looking at these peaks here. So we had a peak here, right here, right here, right here, and we had a breakout right from there, and then the market came down again to retest this $91 level. I was expecting some kind of a bullish action from there, and nothing happened at that level. So what do we have next maybe to buy into this market? It would be around this area here. We can see the market stalled right there, which was on the 16th of December 2019. We had a little fake breakout on the downside, and the market just quickly recovered and went above that area, bouncing off of it, and then we had this candle that took us into, let me just stretch this. All right, so this pin bar took us into the market onto bullish side, and this is why I'm marking this level. So this, after falling down, we created this pin bar that stopped, fake out on the bottom side, market going into sideways or consolidation, and then we had a bounce. After this bounce, the market just took off from there. So that's the next level I'm looking into, maybe into buying in if we get any bullish action at that level. 41.25, that's the next level to look into. Right now we're sitting at 66, so we fell almost $30 in 2 days on Litecoin. Algo against the US dollar. Again, on a Coinbase, we are looking same stuff here. We can clearly see resistance and support levels. We can see the bounces. So market was not able to make a higher high from this level here. And then when it broke out from here, it came down, created one bottom, two, three bottoms. After the third bottom, created this beautiful engulfing pin bar. And then we moved on all the way to 2.8. And now we are below that level. I was expecting some kind of a bullish action at that level here, which was kind of happening here. But very next week, as right on the start of the week, we just fell from 0.68 to 0.642, and we're still falling over there. So how far can we go? Well, historical data, if I look at these levels right here, I would say 0.2 would be the next level to look into to buying. And the reason why is because the market, well, stalled right there. So you can see here it was the consolidation. It was not able to go below that, and then we had another fake out, same as the previous coin, and another consolidation from there, retest, and then the market took off. So that will be the next level to look into buying in if we get any action over there at all. I'm going to reset the chart so we can take a look. Scary picture on the cryptocurrencies. Phantom against the US dollar, and it's happening on Binance. And looking at this picture here, well, we had this level here that was 1.32, and then we fell below there. Kind of quick recovery here. Let me just put the line here so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so quick recovery. We had this kind of fake out. Market broke out above, and then this huge engulfing candle took us down all the way to 1.65. The reason why I have this line here, because I was on a daily chart, because the weekly chart doesn't have that much information. As you can see on the daily chart, we had this kind of a bounce from here, while attempt from the bulls to take over. Nothing happened, and then the market just fell. No information in history that we can rely on, so we now just have to wait until market creates this kind of some kind of a bottom here, and do the retest of that bottom and give us some kind of a bullish action. Then we can kind of maybe react on to buying into this market. Very, very bearish, very red across the board. Just take a look at on the side here. It's just crazy. Wet against the US dollar on Bitfinex, and same exact picture and as all the other cryptocurrencies. We can see how the market reacted from before. I'm just gonna do weekly chart here because then I can have kind of a picture better for you. So what we have here, we had this bounce here, but the market was kind of going sideways in consolidation. Then we had a nice breakout here, inside bar, and the breakouts to the upside. We went all the way to 0.2788. And I was expecting for the market to bounce off of that level as it was approaching very closely. However, now it's already below. On the weekly chart, we are sitting at 0.029. Very bearish, as you can see here. So really hard to say and what's going to happen here. Another one, I'm going to go to 1 inch over US dollar on a Coinbase. Again, I was expecting for the bounce here to happen here at 1.22. That didn't happen. It was a little bit of bullish action at that level, and then now just a crash below that. We are sitting at the 0.9910. No indication if this is going to recover from that level, so we have to wait to see what the market is offering us after that. Okay, so that's how I see cryptocurrencies. Doesn't look very, it's a very grim picture at the moment. I just wanted to show you one more thing. I always talk about like a nice charts. These are kind of a nice charts where you can actually read the candles. But I want to show you something that you should stay away from, and this is something like this. This is a USD coin. This is a newly created coin just as of November 2021, and look at this chart. It's basically going nowhere. Like this is just going nowhere. Like no buy, no sell, no clear indication where this is going. Lots of wicks on both sides, small bodies. It's basically not moving anywhere. So these are the kind of charts you want to stay away from. You know, it doesn't matter how many tips you get from anybody to go and buy into, because it's a great opportunity. It might take off, you know, like in a year or two. Yeah, it might take off in 10 years from now, but this doesn't give you any information or any opportunity to buy into this market. And this is just crazy, crazy, crazy bearish at the moment. Wanted to show you a few more stocks here that I'm following and I'm very interested. So TSM, okay, this is a technology stock. This is the only company in the world that creates semiconductors, and it's based in Taiwan, with the manufacturing for Apple and all these powerful companies. And as you can see, if we look at the historical data, it hasn't been this low in a very, very long time. We had this beautiful support here that was respected 4 times, and then once broken through, we had the retest here, and take a look at here, okay? So once this level was broken through with this candle here, the market came back to retest that level, and take a look at this candle here, okay? Take a look at the candle. I'm gonna circle it so you can see. This is the clear retest of that level, 107. It's not holding, okay? And then the market retested it with this huge engulfing pin bar, and or pin engulfing bar as I call them, and the market just fell. The next level was to look into was 91.18. Now that's broken, and market is already trading below. It's 87.83. So really, really bad tech information as well on the stocks. What we can expect here for the future, and maybe to buy into this stock, and because I'm very interested in that, because this is the only company in the world that actually is going to make the 3 nanometer semiconductors for even smaller chips that will be used in electronics, and they're supposed to start the production very soon. They're also opening the huge huge factory in the United States, and I was hoping that the market will bounce from that 87 level, but this is going to be even better opportunity if we manage to come down somehow to this 76 level, and then we have an opportunity to buy into this again. Still looking at the tech stocks. This is ASX, or ACE Technology Holdings. Same exact picture. We can see here market was created this huge high here, which was not broken for a very long time, fell down. We had a hard time going through this level, and then finally we broke out, and then we had a clear 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bounces of same level. On the 6th bounce, we had a breakthrough. Okay, we had a breakthrough. Market with this candle, this red candle here, closed below this 662 level, and then we had a final retest from the bulls trying to break that level. Again, the inside bar as well as the pin bar, and the market is now falling from there. So what I'm expecting to see, maybe to rebound, is at 572. That would be a great opportunity to buy into this stock. Okay, so Texas Instruments, again, tech company, great opportunities to buy in. You can see the support that I marked over there, which was so many times supported, so many times respected. That's what I want to say. I apologize. The market is falling down. It's coming down again to this area of 161.80, $161. Okay, so if anything, for our buying opportunities, that will be the level. If we can see here, market is very, all the semiconductor companies are in a high demand, so the opportunities will present itself, but I think this will be the great opportunity here to buy in if we get any bullish action from there. Moving on to Micron Technology, same exact picture as you see across the board. We are looking at the level at 65.97. We are sitting at 66.96. So 65.99 would be the level that I would look maybe to buy in if we get some kind of a bullish action happening at that level. So that's what I'm looking at, Micron Technology here. All right. And then we are moving to Broadcom. Broadcom is the company that creates the chips for the computers. And from there on, we are looking at this, well, basically stocks sideways action at this point of time. We had this little kind of a low, but I'm expecting it to come down here to 512 to maybe test this level here on the bottom. That was the last low that was created before after the market corrected itself from the 679 there. So we are looking at to buy in at 512. That would be kind of opportunity. We can see the market came here, and then we had a breakout here, retest, and market moved on. So that's a Broadcom for you. Qualcomm. I'm looking at the Qualcomm here again, a producer of the chips. We can see clear market creating this high and then breaking out with this huge candle here. One retest, second retest, third retest. We know the bulls are created and located at that level, 123.52. Market is still falling here to that level, so 123.52 will be the opportunity to buy into this market again. Very bullish market at the moment. It's coming down to give us an opportunity to buy in again. Intel Corporation building a huge company again in US to create new chips. They do their whole programming and the production of their own chips, and they're aiming at the 5-nanometer chips pretty soon. Their production is ramping up with the 7-nanometer chips. So we can clearly see the levels that I marked right here. 1, 2, 3, clearly defined here at 43.73. That's the level to look at for the market to bounce off. Yes, we are breaking below here. However, opportunity could happen here because it might rebound here or give us an opportunity to buy in here if we get a bullish action here. This candle is still not closed, and it's not that far from that level. It's only like a few cents. So opportunity exists that Intel will rebound from that level. Last tech company, it's called ASML Holding, and this is a very interesting company because that's the only company that makes machines that create chips. Okay, so great opportunity to buy into this market. Here we are sitting in a great level here to look into to buy. I know it's quite pricey and it's US dollars, but this is a great level to look into. They're producing about I think they sold about 200 machines so far, and they range all in a price of some like millions of dollars just per machine. These are lithography machines that they make, and these machines print transistors on the chips themselves with special lights. So the only company in the world that creates that kind of makes that kind of machines. So great stock to look into. Shopify, oh boy, look at this, look at this, this is just crazy what's going on here with the Shopify. Look at this bounce, geez, from $22.32 now to $400 and still going strongly downwards. Take a look here. So this red line that I marked here, well, this box here, the bottom of that box is because of these lows that were created before the market stalled there. So that's $386. Maybe, so this is the zone. It's not basically just one line, and the market is heading very quickly towards that line. So $368. We are at 414. Very bearish markets. No indication of the bulls coming into play. So very unstable. And what's going on, looking at the Nike, I was expecting some bounce to happen at 128. However, we might get a better opportunity now at 104, where the market is heading right now, 104.95. We are just a few shy points or dollars just to hit that level. So anyways, that's what it is. And the one last thing, it's the Netflix, which is falling really hard. It's just crazy that a few months ago, and this would be in the 15th of November of 2021, we were sitting at $700 worth of stock, and now we are at 161, and the next support level would be at $130 to buy in if we get any opportunity that bulls show up at those levels and give us some kind of a signal that something might be happening. So that's it for me. A bit longer video. Haven't done any in a while, so I wanted to cover a lot of stuff, and just unfortunately markets are crashing across the board, especially Bitcoin, and I would be really wary in jumping into any trades and waiting. I would just wait for the opportunities to show up to us and see how far we are going to fall as far as that. So again, This is Sasha. It's May 11th. Unfortunately, I have all this bad information for you, but it's better to be knowledgeable what's going on around you than just blindly jumping into market because somebody said so. So that's how I see the markets. This is how I trade. This is how I understand the markets. It is your decision what you want to do with your own money. I'm not giving you any tips when to buy, sell, or hold any securities. So it's all up to you what you want to do. I'm just giving you technical overview of how I see the markets and what's going on at the moment. So this is Sasha. Thank you for watching my videos. Sorry for the lengthy video, but it's worth watching. And I hope to see you soon again. Take care and stay safe. Cheers. Sasha out.